I teach flow. And one of the things that at some point I did that training again this week is I go, okay, I'm going to teach you how to be in control of being in flow anytime, any place you want, and automatically creating synchronicity. And then I pause because I want them to get that. And I go, but here's the paradox. The only way to be in control is to let go of all the control.
Uh-huh. Yep. Know that.
Because the only way to be in control that you're choosing to be in flow is to surrender and be in flow. That's the only way it works. I've been teaching this for a long time. It does not work any other way. Because if you want to get into the flow, you also, and I go, and I can teach you how to create synchronicity, but by the way, I can't tell you what it'll be because it'll be authentic for your soul. And I can't tell you what that will be. By you being authentic and just being open, the experience will happen. And then the other part of that, just to keep the same metaphor of a river, is that the river's going to unfold before you. You don't have to know where it is a mile from here. Because right now you can only be in the river here. You can't be a mile from here. And that's part of trust as well. You don't have to know. When I was 5 and decided to be a millionaire, now because I teach this, I've broken it all down, but I had no clue how that was going to happen. But I had no question that it would, right? So we as adults, our minds oftentimes get attached to, oh, it has to happen this way. And that's, in my book, it was intentional, and I make it clear in the intro paragraph to chapter 7. Chapter 6, I teach you how to have your most productive, organized, and therefore scheduled day possible. And then in chapter 7, I teach you about how to be in the flow. So the introductory paragraph to that needed, and that's why I go, how do I put these both in the same book? And I go, oh, you teach them how to do this. And then in the introductory paragraph, I tell you, and by the way, to be in flow, you might have to throw all that out. And that's okay. It's okay. That's okay. Because you actually learned a lot by going through the process of analyzing it all.
Mm-hmm.
And then the best way to think about it is you may have a 90-day outcome or result you want to achieve. And you put together the plan. And that's important to do in your business. But when you're in flow, you might have that one conversation that somebody calls you, or you read something on the internet, or you listen to a podcast, or you open a book, right? And all of a sudden you have an awareness, an insight. You become conscious of something. And you realize I can do this in 24 hours. I just didn't know the pieces that I needed. I thought it had to happen this way, but it turns out if I use these pieces, it can happen much faster and much easier and with less effort. That's, to me, the magic of being in flow. You have to be willing to let go of anything you've even created and go, well, that was a lot of work. Yep. But do you want to do a lot of work for 90 days, or would you just like to get this all done in 24 hours?
Remove the resistance is powerful. It's powerful. You know.
Yes. And what you just identified is correct. You are the resistance.
Mm-hmm. This is the kind of stuff that I am committed to ensuring that my kids learn at a very young age. And it's something that's got me diving very deep. It's another reason why this podcast is so meaningful to me and why I feel it's actually a piece of the purpose that I'm here to do, is that if I'm going to raise the consciousness of the next generation, starting with my kids, I got to be the example. I got to go show that I'm not going to attach to anything, that I'm actually going to be in flow and remove the resistance and everything in between. So it's a powerful and big responsibility as a parent, but I'm excited to lean into it.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch the full unedited episode, go ahead and click over here. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. Thanks so much.